Be me. Peaceful evening plans. Phone buzzes. Mom texts the sentence that ends all peace. Bring her tonight. Not come tonight. Not be here at 7. Not don't be late. No. Bring her. Stare at phone. It doesn't. Mom. Aunt and uncle are in town. Mom. Cousins too. Mom. Everyone's coming. Mom. Bring your girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I have a ghost. Recent ex named Janet. Left me with polite goodbye. Silent unfollow. Emotional bruise you pretend isn't there, so it doesn't become real. Mom lives in a universe where sons don't get dumped. They take breaks. Text back. We broke up. Mom. Don't be dramatic. Mom. Bring her. Inhale. Exhale. Realize my mother isn't dramatic. She's inevitable. Try again. She's not coming. She's not my girlfriend anymore. Typing dots appear. Mom. Then bring the new one. Blink. What new one? Look around apartment like a replacement girlfriend is hiding behind the couch. See only me, half-dead plant. Fridge humming. Realize family dinner is tonight. Family dinners aren't meals. They're interrogations with appetizers. Everyone asks questions like, they're running a background check. When are you getting married? Why are you still renting? Have you gained weight? Did you hear your cousin bought a house? New favorite? So, is it serious with Janet? Been dodging it for weeks. Now entire family is in town at once. Mom decides tonight is resolution night. Problem, not ready to say I got dumped. Not ready for pity. Not ready for advice. Not ready for aunt saying, you were too nice anyway, while uncle nods. Want one thing? A normal dinner, just once. Need a miracle or a lie. Only person in my life who can pull off a lie like it's a TED Talk. Miranda. Miranda is my best friend. Unflashy, unromantic. People assume I have no taste. Not loud like Lena, not cold like Janet. Sharp and warm at the same time. Makes tea without being asked. Roasts you while doing it. Been friends 3 years. Work friends, real friends. The one I text when my day sucks and my brain needs a soft landing. And now I'm about to ask her to lie to my entire bloodline. Call her. She picks up on second ring. Anon, calm voice. You're calling me. Something is either on fire or emotionally inconvenient. Swallow. Can it be both? She exhales. Talk. Family dinner tonight. Mm-hmm. Mom thinks I'm bringing my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. I don't have one. Mm-hmm. Say her name like a prayer. Miranda, I need a favor. Silence. How bad is it? Bad. Scale of 1 to 10? 10. Anyone dying? Only me, socially. She hums. I'm listening. Walk into kitchen. Grip counter. Will you come with me as my girlfriend? No response. Hear her breathing. Then, Anon. I know. No, not I know. Explain. Try to keep voice steady. Mom won't accept we broke up without turning it into a multi-hour event. Everyone's in town. I'm not ready to talk about it. I just want one dinner without being dissected. Okay, she says, slow. So you want me to lie? Yes. About being your girlfriend? Yes. Tonight? Yes. Pause. Then she hits me with the most Miranda sentence possible. Do we have a script? Blink. A script? If I'm going to lie, I want it believable. What's my name? Where did we meet? How long? What's the vibe? Are we cute? Are we serious? Are we might get engaged, serious? Brain blue screens. No, not engaged, please. She makes amused little noise. Good, that means you're not completely insane. Relief floods in. So, you'll do it? I didn't say that. Stomach drops through floor. Then, I said I need information. Oh, she sighs. Anon, I need to ask something. Anything. Is this about your ego or your heart? That lands like a brick. Stare at sink. Both, I admit. Silence. Her voice softens. Okay, I'll do it. Lungs unlock. Thank you. But, she adds, of course there's a but. We set rules. Anything? Rule 1, we're not pretending. Weak laugh. We're literally fake dating. It can be structured weird, she corrects. Rule 2, we do not flirt in a way that confuses us. Confuses us? Yes, because you're sad and vulnerable, and I'm not catching feelings like it's seasonal flu. Face heats up. Okay, no confusing flirting. Rule 3, no physical stuff unless necessary. Necessary for what? Your mother's interrogations. If she asks why I'm not touching you, I'll touch you. For survival. Like camouflage. Swallow hard. Okay. Rule 4. Voice suddenly serious. If this starts hurting you more than helping, we stop. Throat tight. Okay. She exhales. Good. I'll meet you in an hour. I'll wear something that says girlfriend, but not trying too hard. And you, Anon? Yeah? Please shave. If I'm being dragged into family drama, I'd like you presentable while suffering. Laugh for real. Deal. Hour later, she shows up. Jeans, soft sweater. She looks me up and down. Decent, you shaved. Proud of you. I'm terrified. I can tell. Your shoulders are practically inside your ears. She steps in, hands up like she's running a briefing before a heist. Who's the hardest one? My mom. Of course. What does your mom think of Janet? Hesitate. She liked her. Janet was polished, confident, the kind of girlfriend my mom could show off. Miranda nods like she's loading a new difficulty setting. Okay, then I'm going to be polite, warm, and quietly impressive. You can do that? She gives me a look that could slice bread. Anon, I'm always quietly impressive. You just don't notice because you're emotionally constipated. Snort. Fair. She steps closer. How long have we been together? 2 months? Good. Where did we meet? At work. Too obvious. Try again. Panic. Bookstore? She nods. Better. You were looking confused. I'm always confused. Exactly. I helped you. We talked. You asked for my number. I would never. You would if you were desperate. Gulp. Okay. She does a casual checklist like it's nothing. What's my role? Sweet girlfriend, sarcastic girlfriend, quiet girlfriend, the one who fixes you? Fixes me? Her expression softens a notch. You're going through it. If anyone asks why I like you, I'm not saying because he's pathetic. I'm saying because he's kind. Chest tight. Thanks. She shrugs like it doesn't matter, then says anyway. It matters. Then like she's ticking off another box. Physical contact. We need something believable. Stare like she suggested jumping off a bridge. Miranda. She holds up hand. Relax, we're just friends. Says it like a corporate slogan. Then reaches out and straightens my collar. Small touch. Harmless. Brain lights up like a warning siren. She notices instantly. Eyes narrow. Anon. Low voice. Don't what? Don't start being weird. We're doing this for your family. Not for your hormones. Choke on air. I don't have... She steps back, satisfied. Good. Now let's go meet the wolves. Arrive at house. Mom opens door before I can knock. She sees me. Then she sees Miranda. Mom's face changes in real time. Bright, pleased, victorious. There you are. And you must be... Miranda smiles warm. Miranda, it's so nice to finally meet you. Mom grabs her hands like she's adopting her on the spot. Mom whispers to me, like Miranda isn't right there. Oh, she's polite. Miranda definitely hears. She just smiles wider. Walk inside. Aunt gasps. Uncle raises eyebrows. Cousins lean in like the season finale just started. Mom drops the line that makes Miranda's eyes flash amused. Finally, a girlfriend who looks like she'll stay. Stomach twists. Miranda's hand slides onto my arm. She says, sweet as honey. We'll see. Almost turn and stare. Because that didn't sound like acting. It sounded like a promise. And I realize, this lie might be more dangerous than the truth. Somehow, survive dinner. Learn important thing. Miranda isn't faking like normal people fake. No sloppy awkwardness. No overacting. She's natural. She laughs at the right jokes. Asks my aunt about her job. Helps my mom in the kitchen without being asked. Touches my arm casually when she speaks. Leans in when I talk. Knows when to stay quiet and when to speak. It doesn't look like acting. It looks like habit. Cousin leans over, whispers. She's different from Janet. Stomach tightens. Different how? Calmer, he says. Stronger. More real. Don't answer. Because I don't want to admit he's right. Mom corners me in hallway while Miranda talks to Aunt. Mom goes full interrogation mode. So, how long has this been going on? 2 months? Autopilot? Serious? Hesitate half a second, start to say not, stop, correct. Yes! The lie tastes weird. Mom smiles like she just won a prize. You look better, she says. Happier. Almost laugh, if she only knew. If she only knew the entire operation is being held together by Miranda's competence and my fear. Leave dinner. Miranda squeezes my hand, just for show, just for optics, just for the lie. But she doesn't let go immediately. We walk to the car like that, hands together, silent, comfortable, get inside. She pulls away, exhales. Well, that was efficient. Efficient? Your family accepted me in under 2 hours. That's impressive. You were amazing. She looks at me carefully. Acting, she corrects. Still amazing. Smirk. Flattery will not get you a contract extension. Smile back. But something in chest feels tight. Next days blur into something weird. We keep up the lie, not because family asks, because it's convenient. People treat us different. Work colleagues stop flirting with me. Her friends assume we're together. Strangers smile at us when we walk side by side. And we don't correct them. At a cafe, barista asks, 2 drinks for the couple? Miranda opens mouth, closes it. Tiny pause, tiny choice. Yes. Don't look at her. But I feel it. That hesitation. Like the lie just took a small step closer to truth. We start doing couple things without thinking. Grocery shopping, cooking together, watching shows on my couch, sharing food, late night talks. Somewhere along the way it stops feeling like pretending. It feels like routine, familiar, safe. One night she falls asleep on my couch, head on my shoulder, breathing slow. I stay still for 40 minutes because I don't want to wake her. Tell myself it's fine. Tell myself she's just a friend. Tell myself it's fake dating. Tell myself I'm projecting because breakup is fresh. Body doesn't care. Chest feels full. Brain goes quiet. Apartment feels warm, like I accidentally built a home. At a small gathering, someone asks, "So how did you two meet?" Miranda answers instantly. "Bookstore. He was lost. I rescued him." Everyone laughs. I laugh too. Then someone says, "You look really good together." Miranda says, "Thank you." Not, "We're friends." Not, "It's complicated." Not, "We're pretending." Just, "Thank you." Later, I pull her aside. "You didn't correct them?" She looks calm. "Did it matter?" "Yes." "Why?" "Because it felt real. Because my heart sped up. Because I liked it too much." Instead, I say, "I don't know." She studies my face longer than necessary, then quietly. "Anon, don't confuse convenience with connection. Gentle words, heavy landing." "I'm not," I say too fast. "Good," she replies, "because we're just friends." There it is, the phrase, like a chalk line on the floor. Boundary that only stays a boundary if you don't step on it. Later that night, she walks me to my door. We stand there, awkward. City noise feels far away. She crosses her arms. "Well, contract girlfriend duty complete for today." "Thank you," I say, "for lying, for showing up, for being there, for all of it." She smiles. "You'd do the same for me." Hesitate, nod. "Yeah." We just stand there, neither moving. Her eyes flick to my mouth for a second. Mine flick to hers. Air changes, charged. Brain screams, "Don't." Body leans in anyway. She doesn't move away. She whispers, "Anon." "Yeah?" "Don't make this complicated." Moment breaks like glass. She steps back. Distance returns, wall rebuilt. "Good night." "Good night." She walks away. I stand there staring at my door, heart too loud, mind too quiet. One thought I can't stop. This isn't just pretending anymore. Haven't seen Janet in 2 months. Not since she stood in my doorway with her coat already on, eyes already somewhere else. This isn't working for me. That feeling when you get canceled like a subscription. No screaming, no crying, no human explanation, just a clean cut. Spend weeks telling myself I'm fine, telling myself I'm over it, telling myself she doesn't matter. Fast forward to Thursday evening. Coworker's birthday dinner, loud group, long table, social battery at 12%. Didn't even want to go. Miranda says, "Don't isolate, you'll spiral." Damn, she knows me. Show up late. Only seats left are side by side near the end. Miranda slides in first. I sit beside her. She leans in, amused. "Okay," smile, couple mode. Roll my eyes. "Yes, ma'am." She elbows me lightly, smiling. It's easy with her. Look up. See Janet across the table. Hair perfect. Outfit expensive. Posture screaming control. She's laughing with some guy in a fitted shirt. He keeps touching her wrist. She looks up. Locks eyes with me. Smile sharpens. Surprise. Calculation. That familiar tiny smirk. Oh, interesting. Stomach does a backflip. Miranda follows my gaze. Expression barely changes, but her hand slides onto my thigh under the table, like, I'm here, don't flinch. Swallow hard. Janet, I mutter. Miranda, your ex? Nod once. Her thumb presses once. Okay, breathe. Try to breathe. Lungs not cooperating. Janet stands up like she's on camera. Walks down the length of the table with that calm confidence. The kind that used to make me feel lucky. Now it makes me feel inspected. She stops beside me. Eyes scan Miranda first. Slow, then scan me. Smile widens. Anon, wow, you're here. Tone like I'm usually not allowed in public. Me. Yeah, hi. Voice comes out flatter than I want. Janet to Miranda. And you are? Miranda smiles polite warm. Miranda. Janet tilts her head. Friend. Miranda doesn't blink. Girlfriend! Janet's eyebrows go up a millimeter. Oh! Eyes flick back to me. That was fast. Sweet words. Acid meaning. Jaw tightens. Miranda's hand stays on my thigh. She says calmly, like she's reading weather. It's not fast when it's right. Janet blinks once, tiny crack, then recovers with a smooth laugh. Well, good for you. But her eyes say, since when did you get something better? Janet leans in closer, not touching, just invading. So, how have you been? I'm about to lie, fine busy. Miranda answers first, sweet knife voice. He's been great. He's been sleeping again. Janet's smile freezes, chest tightens because, oh, it was obvious. How dim I was when Janet left. How tired I looked. Janet's gaze narrows. That's nice. Voice sharper. Janet glances at Miranda's hand on the table near mine. Ringless, confident, possessive without trying. Janet smiles too bright. I didn't think you were the type to settle down, she says to me. Settle down. Like Miranda is a downgrade. Like love is a compromise. Heat crawls up my neck. Miranda smiles. He didn't settle. He chose. Janet stares. Miranda stares back like ice in a glass. Everyone at the table suddenly becomes extremely interested in their napkins. Janet's new guy does an awkward laugh. Babe, come sit. Janet lifts a finger without looking at him. Not now. He shuts up immediately. That feeling when you realize she still collects people like accessories. Janet finally sits back down, but she doesn't stop. She starts tossing comments like darts across the table. Anon always hated spicy food. Anon can't handle stress. Anon needs someone who pushes him. I hear what she's doing. Prove she knows me better. Make Miranda feel like a placeholder. Make me feel small. Worst part? A tiny part of me still flinches. Not because I miss Janet, because I remember what it felt like to be controlled. Miranda feels it. Her hand squeezes my thigh once. Harder. Warning, don't shrink. Halfway through dinner, Miranda leans close. I'm going to the restroom. You're coming with me. Me. What? She smiles for the table. Babe, she says sweetly, come. Pulse spikes at babe. Follow her like a man on autopilot. We turn into the empty hallway. The moment we're out of sight, Miranda's smile drops. Not angry, focused. She faces me. Okay, she says quietly. Tell me what you need. I blink. What? Do you want to leave? We can leave, right now. Me, too fast. No, I'm fine. Miranda narrows her eyes. Anon, exhale. I just hate that she can still get under my skin. Miranda softens. That's not weakness, that's history. Swallow. She's doing it on purpose. Miranda, I know. Miranda pauses. Do you want me to end it? Heart thumps. End it? She leans in, voice low. The performance. Do you want me to stop pretending? Air tightens. Fork in the road moment. Stop pretending and Janet wins. Keep pretending and the lie grows teeth. Look at Miranda, eyes steady. She's not scared of my ex. She's scared of me getting hurt. Something shifts in my chest. Me. No. Miranda blinks. No? We keep going, I say, but not for her, for us. Miranda's lips part like she's surprised by her own heartbeat. For us, she repeats. I step closer without thinking, smell her shampoo, clean, soft. The line between act and truth blurs. Miranda's eyes flick to my mouth. Breath catches. She whispers, Anon, don't. I freeze. Don't what? Her throat bobs. Don't kiss me like you mean it. That feeling when you realize you do mean it, and that's the terrifying part. We go back to the table. Janet watches us like a hawk with a calculator. She sees the change. Miranda sits down and, without looking, takes my hand, fully, openly, a statement. Heart starts speed running out of my chest. Janet notices immediately. Smile goes thin. Well, she says, raising her glass, to new beginnings. Everyone clinks glasses. I don't. Miranda does, calm and polite. Then looks Janet dead in the eye. Thank you. Janet blinks. For what? Miranda smiles small and lethal. For leaving. It made space. Table goes silent. Lungs forget how to work. Someone coughs like they're trying to reboot the room. Janet laughs too loudly. Wow, you're confident. Miranda's smile doesn't move. I'm honest, there's a difference. Janet's new guy shifts like he wants to be anywhere else on Earth. Janet's smile cracks, just a sliver. Then she patches it over. But it's there. Jealousy finally spoke. We leave soon after. Outside air is cold. I walk fast. Miranda keeps pace easy. Get to my car. She stops and turns to me. Okay, she says softly. Now you're going to talk. Me? About what? Miranda? About the fact that you're shaking, and the fact your ex looked at me like I'm a temporary inconvenience. Swallow. Her eyes search mine. I didn't like how she spoke to you. I nod. I know. Miranda, quieter. I didn't like how she looked at you, like she still owns something. Chest tight. That's not true, I say. Miranda's jaw clenches. I know, but my body didn't. That feeling when you hear jealousy in someone's voice, and it's real. Miranda steps back like she said too much. We're just friends, she says too fast. This is just the act. But I see it, flush in her cheeks, tension in her hands. The way she avoids my eyes like she's afraid of what she'll find. Realize she isn't just protecting me from Janet, she's protecting herself from me. Take a breath. Miranda, I say softly. She looks up. Yeah? Voice rough. Thank you. For what? For choosing me, even in a lie. Her expression softens, breaks a little. Anon, don't make this harder. I step closer, so close I can feel her breath. We're just friends, I whisper, using her words. Her eyes widen. Friends don't feel like this. Her breath hitches. For a second I think she'll kiss me. Instead she presses her palm to my chest, holding me back, voice trembling. Not tonight. Then she turns, gets in her car, and drives away, leaving me there with a truth that won't shut up. This isn't fake anymore, and the next rule to break won't be a kiss. It'll be everything after it. Try to be normal for exactly 24 hours. Go to work, answer emails, nod at people, drink coffee I don't taste. Brain stuck on, not tonight. Like it wasn't no. And I'm the idiot who will stand in front of an open door for hours. Next morning, Mom texts. Dinner was lovely. Bring Miranda on Saturday. Your aunt loved her. Stare at the message. Mom follows up. Also, your father wants to talk to you about future plans. Future plans. Stomach drops. I don't want plans. I want sleep. Text Miranda anyway. My mom wants you at another family thing Saturday. I'm sorry. She replies fast. I can do Saturday. Then, but we need to talk before that. Heart starts doing parkour. Now, tonight, your place. That feeling when you clean your apartment like you're preparing for judgment. Not because it matters, but because if my home looks tidy, maybe my feelings will too. Spoiler, they do not. 8 p.m., Miranda arrives, hair slightly damp from the cold, sweater loose, expression calm, but her eyes look tired. She steps inside, kicks off shoes, doesn't make a joke. That scares me more than any joke. Hey, I say. Hey, she replies. She doesn't sit right away, stands near the doorway like she needs an exit. I swallow. You said we need to talk. She nods. Yeah. stares at my couch, then sits on the edge, posture straight, hands folded, business mode. Except her fingers keep tapping her own knuckle. Nervous. I sit opposite. Okay, I say, talk. She takes a slow breath. Last night was not part of the deal. Me. I know. And you looked at me like... She stops, jaw tight. Like what? She finally says it. Like you forgot we were acting. Throat goes tight. Did you want me to remember? Silence. That feeling when silence answers you. Miranda exhales hard. Anon, I agreed to this because you needed help, because you were hurting, because you didn't want your ex to define you in front of your family. I nod. She continues. And now your ex shows up and suddenly I'm feeling things that are not friend things. Heart thuds. Miranda, she interrupts gently. No, let me finish. She swallows. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the situation. And I'm mad at myself. Looks at me, eyes glassy. Because I keep telling myself it's just a role, but... She hesitates. And then I get jealous. She says it like it tastes humiliating. Room gets thicker. I lean forward. You don't have to be ashamed of that. She laughs once, brittle. Yes, I do, because it's ridiculous. We're friends. I'm not supposed to feel possessive. I'm not supposed to care. I'm not supposed to want to... She stops, cheeks flush. I stay still. Want to what? I ask carefully. Her throat bobs. She looks down at her hands like they are betraying her. I'm supposed to be smart, she whispers. I'm supposed to keep things clean, simple, safe. Voice cracks. And you make me not safe. I freeze. Not safe? She corrects fast. Not unsafe like you're dangerous. Unsafe like my feelings aren't under control around you. Like I'm doing something I promised myself I wouldn't do. Swallow hard. What did you promise yourself? She looks away. Not to fall for someone who's still bleeding from someone else. That line hits like a truck. I sit back, stunned. Miranda, I say softly, I'm not bleeding because I miss her. I'm bleeding because I let her make me feel replaceable. Miranda's face shifts instantly. You're not replaceable, she says, almost angry. She's just cold, I finish. Miranda nods. And cruel. Silence. Then she says quieter. I hate that she can still make you shrink. I look at her. She whispers, barely audible. I hate that you can make me want you. Heart slams. I stand up without thinking. Body closes distance before brain can sabotage. Miranda watches me rise. Her breath catches. Anon, she whispers, warning and plea together. I stop one step away. I'm trying to be good, I say low. Trying to be your friend, trying to keep the rules. Her eyes fill. Then keep them, she whispers. I nod. Voice breaks anyway. But I don't want to. Miranda's lips part. Hands clench. She looks terrified. Not of me, of herself. Say it, I whisper. She swallows. I want you, she says so quietly it almost doesn't exist. Room goes silent. Then she adds, trembling. And I hate that I want you. I step closer slowly, giving her every chance to stop me. She doesn't. I cup her cheek. She leans into my palm like she's been waiting for permission. Do you want me to stop? She shakes her head. Do you want to keep pretending? She shakes her head again. Eyes lift to mine. Not tonight, she whispers. Same words, different meaning. Her hand slides to my wrist, grounding me, choosing me. And then she kisses me, real. Soft at first, then deeper. I kiss her back and something clicks into place, like a lock turning. She pulls away, breathing hard. This breaks everything, she whispers. I rest my forehead against hers. Maybe it fixes it. She laughs softly, shaky. You're impossible. And you're here. Her eyes glisten. Then she whispers the last thing I expect. Stay with me. Me? In my apartment? She. In this? Don't run back to safety the moment it gets real. I swallow. I won't. She looks at me like she's checking if I mean it, then takes my hand, leads me toward the bedroom. At the door she pauses, turns to me, voice steady. Consent, she says. Say it, out loud. Chest tight with respect and warmth. Yes, I want this. With you. She exhales like she's been holding her breath for weeks. Okay. She kisses me again. We cross the threshold together, fade to black, not into lust, into closeness, into finally being wanted by someone who isn't trying to win. Later, in the dark, she's against my chest, breathing slow. I stare at the ceiling like I'm waiting for consequences to spawn. We did that? I whisper. She makes a small sound that might be a laugh. Yes, we did. My brain tries to spiral. Rules, deal, friendship. Miranda shifts, murmurs, Don't what? Don't start spiraling, not tonight. I exhale, shaky. How are you so calm? I'm not, she admits. I'm just choosing not to run. I kiss her hair. I don't regret it. She's quiet, then whispers, I'm scared I'll want more. I swallow. Do you? Her fingers trace slow on my chest. Yes. Chest feels too full. Me too. She sits up a little, serious. Anon, we need to be honest tomorrow. Me? With who? She, with ourselves. That feeling when you realize this isn't a mistake night. It's a turning point. Morning sunlight hits the bed. Miranda opens her eyes, freezes like she forgot where she is. Memories load in. She covers her face with both hands. Oh my God. Me. What? I broke every rule, she groans. I try not to smile. You made the rules. That's worse, she mutters. I betrayed myself. I pull her hands down gently. Miranda, look at me. She hesitates, then does. I'm not Janet, I say. I'm not going to use last night to trap you or claim you. Relief flickers across her face. Good, she whispers. I nod. But I also can't pretend it didn't happen. She swallows. Me neither. Silence. Then, what are we now? Heart hammers. I don't know, I admit. But I know it's not just friends. Her eyes close briefly. She opens them and says, almost pleading, Don't let me become your rebound. I cup her face. You're not. You're you. She blinks, whispers, That's the problem. What? I might actually love you, she says. Breath catches. Stare at her like my whole life just re-rendered. Phone buzzes on the nightstand. Text from Mom. Can't wait to see you and Miranda Saturday. Family brunch. Wear something nice. Miranda stares at the screen, then at me, then whispers, We are so screwed. I swallow. Yeah. Miranda exhales, then, like she's choosing courage on purpose. She kisses my cheek. But I'm not running, she whispers. Chest tightens. Me neither, I say. Miranda goes home like an adult. She pauses at my door, fingers on the handle. Anon, heart does a backflip. Yeah? We don't talk about this to your mother. Not yet. Okay. She nods like she's negotiating with her own fear, then goes softer. And we don't make it a pattern. Miranda, promise me. She's looking at me like she's holding a line with her bare hands. I stare back. Say the most honest thing I can manage. I'll try. She narrows her eyes, doesn't like that answer, accepts it anyway, because she's already too deep. And so am I. The first week. Normal friends. We try to act normal. We fail immediately. Monday. Get a text. Miranda. Did you sleep? Me. Not really. Miranda. Same. Stop overthinking. Me. I'm not overthinking. Miranda. You're literally built out of overthinking. She knows me too well. Hate it. Love it. Tuesday. She drops by with groceries. Because I had extra. Doesn't look me in the eye when she hands me the bag. Wednesday. She shows up at my work building. Takes one look at my face. You're starving. I'm fine. You're lying. Gets me lunch like it's an order, not a suggestion. We sit too close in the booth. Our knees brush. She doesn't move away. Neither do I. Brain screaming, this is a pattern. Body going, shut up. Thursday night. She comes over to watch a show. We watch half an episode, then sit in silence with our shoulders touching. The space between us is small and dangerous. Miranda clears her throat. We're just friends. She says it like she's trying to hypnotize herself. I nod. Right. She glances at me. Right? Right. She holds my eyes just long enough for my pulse to do something stupid. Then she exhales and stands up fast. I should go. I don't stop her. She reaches the door, hesitates. Hear it in the quiet. her breath catching like she's trying not to turn around. I walk up behind her. Miranda? She turns, eyes glossy. I hate this. What? This pretending it didn't matter. Voice shakes. It mattered, and I'm trying to be rational, but my body is not listening. Swallow hard. Mine isn't either. Say it like a confession. She stares like she's deciding if she's going to jump. Then she goes low and sharp. Don't what? Don't look at me like that. Heart starts speed running my ribcage. How am I looking at you? Like you want me. Can't deny it. Won't deny it. She clenches her jaw. Fingers curl on the doorknob like it's keeping her upright. Then she whispers, I want you too. And the rules die again. I reach for her face gently. She leans into my palm. We kiss slow and heavy, already familiar. She pulls me closer by my collar, makes this frustrated sound like she's mad at how easy it is, breaks the kiss. This is not happening again. Okay. Lying. She kisses me again, and we stumble to the bedroom like people pretending they aren't starving, fade to black, again. Afterwards, she's on my shoulder, breathing slow. I trace circles on her back. She whispers into the dark. This is becoming a habit. I kiss her temple. It's becoming a truth. She goes still. Anon, warning tone. Immediately backpedal like a coward. Okay, it's becoming complicated. She snorts. That's the first honest thing you said all week. The ex senses it. Janet doesn't disappear after the restaurant. She resurfaces. First she follows my socials again. Then she likes a photo from months ago. One where I look happy, before she left. Classic, remember when you belonged to me energy? Then she accidentally shows up at our Friday coffee spot. Walk in with Miranda. Janet is already there. She looks up. Slow smile spreads. Wow, you two are still hanging out. Miranda's posture tightens. She smiles politely. Yeah, we are. Janet's eyes do that calm, calculating scan. Then she looks at me. You move on fast. Miranda's hand slides into mine. Janet's eyes flick to our hands. Smirk wavers. Oh. Miranda doesn't blink. Problem? Janet laughs. No, not at all. I'm just surprised. Leans forward like she's sharing wisdom. I always thought Anon was loyal. Jaw tightens. Miranda's grip tightens too. She goes calm. He is, just not to people who treat him like a convenience. Silence drops. Janet's smile turns sharp. Careful, you're new. You don't know him like I do. Miranda's gaze doesn't move. I'm not new. Janet blinks. Miranda keeps it steady. I've known him for years. Janet smiles at me, too sweet. Well, if you ever want to talk, I'm around. No. Janet's smile falters. No? I don't want to talk. I'm done. The words taste clean. Janet's face hardens. She turns to Miranda with fake pleasantness. Good luck. Miranda smiles. I won't need luck. For the first time, Janet looks genuinely unsettled. Good. The fight because we still won't say the word. That night, Miranda comes over again. No hi, no sitting. Just pacing my living room like she's trying to outrun a thought. I shouldn't have done that. Done what? Claimed you. I blink. You didn't claim me. You defended me. Miranda whips around. That's the point. I wanted to. I wanted her to know she can't touch you anymore. I wanted her to feel small for what she did. Her eyes are bright. Miranda, why does that scare you? She stops pacing. Voice cracks. Because it's not friend behavior. Silence. Step closer. Then stop calling it friend behavior. She starts automatically. We're not... Then stops. Breath hitching. Looks at me. If we name it, it becomes real. It already is. She shakes her head almost desperate. No, because if it's real, then I can lose it. Chest tight. I reach for her hands. She lets me. You won't lose me. She laughs once bitter. You can't promise that. I can promise I'll choose you. Her eyes widen. My pulse is in my throat. I keep going. That's what you're afraid of, not losing me, losing control. She just stares. Then her shoulders sag like I hit the truth dead on. I don't know how to do this safely. I pull her close, forehead to forehead. We do it honestly, one step at a time. She closes her eyes, voice tiny. Okay. She kisses me first. Mid-kiss, she whispers against my mouth. We're still just friends? I smile. No, not anymore. She doesn't argue. That's how I know she believes it too. Friday, mutual friend messages. Small get-together tonight. You should come. Miranda sees it over my shoulder, raises an eyebrow. Mutual friend with who? I don't answer fast enough. Miranda's expression sharpens. With her. I exhale. Probably. Miranda watches my face like she's reading the whole book. Do you want to go? No. Immediately. She nods satisfied. Then she hesitates. But you feel like you should. Freeze. Because she's right. Hate that she's right. It's not love pulling me toward it. It's conditioning. Prove you're fine. Prove you don't care. Prove you didn't lose. Miranda softens. Anon. You don't have to perform healing for anyone. Swallow hard. Still want it to be over. I just want it to be over. Miranda studies me, then nods. Okay, then we go. Together. As a team. As what? She looks up. Together. The party. Rooftop bar. Too many lights. Too much music. Too many people. We walk in. Eyes follow. Miranda stays close. Hand on my arm sometimes. A quiet claim. I try to relax. I fail. I scan the crowd. See Janet. Expensive deliberate dress. Laughing with a small group. She sees us. Her smile changes. Sharper. She walks over immediately. Anon, you came. I was invited. And you brought... Pause. Eyes slide to Miranda. Miranda. Miranda smiles politely. Hi, Janet. Janet's lips curve. I'm surprised. Miranda doesn't flinch. Why? Janet flicks her eyes to me. I didn't think Anon was the type to commit. Miranda's hand slides into mine. Janet notices. Her gaze pauses on our fingers. Then she smiles wider. Cute, but is this real? Or are you still playing boyfriend-girlfriend for his mom? Air goes still. People pretend not to listen, but their bodies lean in. Miranda's fingers tighten around mine. I feel her take a slow breath. Miranda goes calm. Do you want the truth? Janet flashes teeth. I always want the truth. Miranda nods once. So do I. Then she turns to me, eyes serious. This isn't about Janet anymore. This is about the cliff we've been standing on. Anon, are you ready? I look at Miranda, then I look at Janet. I breathe and decide. The strike. Janet tilts her head. Come on, be honest. You don't even look like you know what you're doing with her. I step closer, to Miranda. I put my hand at the small of Miranda's back. I'm with her. Janet's eyes narrow. Miranda's breath catches. Janet laughs. Oh, so that's what this is? She leans in like she's offering a secret. Anon, don't do this. You're not that kind of guy. You'll regret it when the excitement wears off. I stare at her. The excitement wore off the day you left. Silence. Janet's smile freezes. You don't get to decide what kind of guy I am anymore. Her eyes flash. Really? Because it looks like you're just using her to prove you moved on. I feel Miranda stiffen, fear flaring. Janet's real weapon. Hurt the person near me. I turn to Miranda immediately. Miranda. She looks up, eyes glossy, trying to stay composed. I can see the thought, chest tight. I step closer, and I say it. I'm not using you. I'm choosing you. Miranda's breath hitches. Janet scoffs. Choosing? That's dramatic. I look at Janet. Yes, choosing, because I want her, because I care about her. Janet's expression tightens. Miranda's eyes fill. Janet's jaw clenches. You're doing this to hurt me. I shake my head. No, I'm doing this to stop hurting myself. That one lands. Janet goes very still. Fine, congratulations. You win. But she's not done. She leans toward Miranda, eyes cruel. Good luck. Anger rises hot, but Miranda surprises me. She turns fully toward Janet and smiles. Thank you for the warning, but you're describing someone you didn't deserve. Janet blinks. Janet's face hardens. Whatever. She turns away abruptly. People watch her walk off like she lost a game she thought was rigged. The moment after. Crowd starts breathing again. Music resumes. Someone pretends to laugh at a joke, but the air between me and Miranda stays charged. Miranda stares at me like I just became a new version of myself. You said that out loud. I swallow. I meant it. Her throat bobs. She stops. Eyes flick away. I don't know what to do with that. I step closer. You don't have to do anything right now. Just believe me. She looks up, eyes wet. Then she whispers the thing that matters most. Say it again. Chest tightens. I'm choosing you. She exhales shaky. Okay. Anne right there. Surrounded by noise and light and people pretending not to watch. She kisses me. I close my eyes for a second and let myself have it. We leave early, not because we're ashamed, because we're full, outside in the cold. Miranda takes my hand, voice trembling but sure. No more just friends? I squeeze her fingers. Agreed. She glances at me. And if your mom asks? I smile. We tell the truth. Miranda's lips curve. Good. Then softer. I'm scared. I kiss her forehead. Me too. But I'd rather be scared with you than numb without you. Wake up after rooftop party. Miranda at kitchen table, tea mug in both hands. Lean on counter pretending I'm chill. Ask, you okay? She does one laugh. Zero humor. No. Then. I'm real now. That's worse. Miranda takes a slow breath. Anon, careful voice. I need to know something. She looks up. When you said you chose me, did you mean like just right then because you were angry at her? Question delivered calm. Walk over, sit across from her. Miranda, look at me. She does. Eyes glossy like she's daring herself to believe good things. Choose words. I meant it before she ever showed up. I just didn't have the courage to admit it. Miranda blinks. Eyes get shinier. Oh no. I didn't fall into you because I was lonely. I fell into you because you're you. You were already in my life. You were saving me in small ways I didn't even notice until I started tipping over. Her throat does that swallow thing. She whispers, don't. Me, don't what? Her, don't be sincere. I can't handle it. I'm built for sarcasm. Smile because, yes, that's her. I know. She stares at me like she's waiting for the punchline. None arrives. She exhales like something inside her, finally unclenched. Okay, tiny voice. I believe you. Then she raises one finger like a lawyer. But now we need rules again. Blink. Rules? She sits straighter. Familiar Miranda activating. Real relationship rules, not fake dating rules. Me. Okay, hit me. Her eyes sharpen. Rule 1, no more hiding behind just friends. Me. Agreed. Rule 2, we talk when we're scared instead of disappearing. Me. Agreed. She blushes, just barely. Rule 3, sex does not replace conversation. Stomach flips. Me immediately. Agreed. Her eyes narrow. You said that too fast. Dead serious. I'm just compliant. She snorts despite herself, softens a little. Rule 4, you don't let your ex back into your head. Reach across table, cover her hand. I'm done. For real. She looks at our hands, then at me. Good, she whispers, because I'm not competing with a ghost. Me, you're not. She holds my gaze like she's anchoring herself, then says the line that matters. And you don't make me feel like a rebound. Chest tight again. Squeeze her hand. I won't. Fast forward to Saturday. Family brunch arrives like a scheduled ambush. Mom's apartment full of relatives, cousins, aunts, uncles, everyone hungry for food and gossip. The air smells like perfume and interrogation. Miranda at the door beside me, shoulders tense. Whisper, you don't have to do this. She looks up. Yes, I do. If we're real, we stop acting scared. Throat tight. Okay, we go in together. Miranda nods. Walk in. Mom spots us, lights up like Christmas. Miranda! Rushes over, hugs her like she already added her to the family group chat. Then Mom turns to me, stage whisper but loud enough to wake the dead. So, how serious is this? Miranda squeezes my hand. I look at Mom. It's real. Mom freezes. Real? Miranda's cheeks go pink. I don't let go. Yes, real. Mom blinks rapidly, then her face softens, quietly. Are you happy? Look at Miranda. She looks back. I am. I really am. Mom nods, grabs Miranda's hands again. already tearing up because, of course. Well, then welcome. Miranda looks stunned, whispers, "Thank you." And then, my aunt, patron saint of zero subtlety, leans in. "So, you're the new girlfriend? What happened to Janet?" Room goes quiet. Miranda's fingers tighten around mine. Old embarrassment tries to crawl up my throat. But we're not hiding anymore. "We broke up," I say calmly. "It wasn't right." Aunt opens mouth to dig. Miranda speaks first. Soft voice, firm spine. "We're not discussing her today. We're here to eat and be happy." Aunt blinks. "Fair." Miranda exhales. I lean close. "You're incredible," she whispers back, eyes forward. "I'm terrified." Me. "Same." We squeeze hands and stay. Later that night, take her out. Small restaurant, warm lighting. Miranda fidgets with her napkin. I smile. "You're nervous." She instantly lies. "I'm not." Me. "You are." She sighs. "Yes." Because this is the first time we're doing this without a reason. Lean in. "This is the reason." She blinks. "Me? You. You're enough." Her eyes go glassy immediately. Miranda stops responding. "Stop," she whispers. Me? Stop what? Her? Being like that. "I'm trying to be cool." I smile because she can't help it. "You can't. You care too much." She laughs, covers her face for a second. "God," she mutters, "I'm in trouble." Me, softly, "Yes, you are." She lowers her hands, looks at me. "Anon," she says quietly, "I'm choosing you too." Chest feels too small to hold that. Reach across table, take her hand. "I know." She smiles. Back at my apartment. Stand by the door like we always used to. No hesitation this time. Miranda steps closer. Fingers slide up my chest. She whispers, "Still scared?" Me, "Yes." She nods. "Good." Me too. Then she kisses me, pulls back, rests her forehead to mine. "We're not just friends." Exhale, can't stop smiling. "No, we're not." She takes my hand. "Then come here." Disappear into bedroom, and for once it doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels like building. Grocery store, me and Miranda in produce aisle arguing about bananas. She holds up a bunch. "These are too green." Me, "They'll ripen." Her, "I need them ripe now." Me, "Why?" Her, "Because I'm making banana bread and I don't want to wait 2 business days for your banana philosophy." I laugh. Then I hear my name. "Anon?" Turn around. Janet standing 3 feet away like she's waiting for the camera to pan. Looks good. She smiles politely, glances at Miranda. "Wow, you're still together." Miranda's hand slides into mine automatically. Posture stiffens. Me, "Yes." Janet blinks. Simple answers are not in her diet. She steps closer. "I've been thinking," voice softens. "Maybe we ended things too quickly." Miranda squeezes my hand. Janet looks at her, then back at me. "We had history," she adds. Stare at Janet. Exhale slow. "No." Her smile falters. "No, no. We didn't end too quickly. We ended exactly when we should have." Her eyes harden. "So, she's really what you want?" Nods toward Miranda like she's rating a product. Miranda's jaw clenches. I feel the old urge to smooth it over, to make it nice, to minimize conflict. Do not. Look Janet straight in the eye. "Yes, she is." Janet scoffs. "You'll get bored," she murmurs. "You always—" Miranda cuts in. "He doesn't. You just didn't know how to keep someone who loved you." Janet's eyes flash. Miranda's face doesn't move an inch. Janet looks at me, searching for hesitation. Finds none. Her face goes blank for 1 second, then forced laugh. "Fine, good luck." Miranda smiles sweetly. "Thank you. We'll be fine." Janet walks away, and nothing in me follows. That's how I know I'm free. Week later, coworker posts rooftop party photos. One picture, Miranda kissing my cheek, me laughing. Comments instantly explode. "Wait, are you two dating?" I knew it. Finally, "No way, I thought you were just friends." Miranda sees it while we're on the couch. She groans, "Oh no." Me, "What?" She shows me screen. I read. Warmth spreads through my chest. Miranda grabs a pillow and hides her face. "This is humiliating." Me, "It's not." Her, It is. People are perceiving me. I laugh, tug pillow down gently. Miranda? She peeks, cheeks pink. What? We don't have to hide. Only if you want to. She stares for a long moment, then does the final step off the cliff. She opens the comments, types, Miranda? Yes, we're dating. No, you don't get details. And no, we are not just friends. Hits post, throws phone onto couch like it's a grenade. Me, blinking, you just did that? Miranda face plants into my shoulder. Shut up. I'm brave and nauseous. Wrap an arm around her, smiling. I'm proud of you. She groans. Don't be proud. It makes me feel feelings. Me, too late. Kiss her temple. You're already feeling. Later. We cook together. Nothing fancy. Pasta. Me losing a knife fight with an onion. Miranda steals Parmesan. Don't tell your mother. I smile. My mother already thinks you're perfect. Miranda winces. That's terrifying. Me. It is. Eat on couch, legs tangled, dumb show in background. At some point, her head ends up on my chest. Look down. You okay? She nods, eyes heavy. Yeah. Weirdly happy. Chest tight. Me too. She shifts, looks up. Voice soft, almost shy. I used to think love had to feel dramatic to be real. Like pain, like proving yourself. Stroke her hair. And now? Her eyes soften. Now it feels like choosing. Quietly. Daily. Swallow hard. That's exactly what it is. She exhales, smaller voice. I'm still scared sometimes. Kiss her forehead. Me too. But I'm not running. Her fingers curl in my shirt. Good. Because I'm not either. Later, standing in doorway like we used to. Same hallway, same light. Miranda wraps arms around my waist, looks up, smile curving. If anyone asks again, what do we say? I smile back. No, softly. We're not just friends. Her smile turns warm and satisfied. Good. She kisses me. And for the first time in a long time. I'm not trying to earn love. I just have it.